Hey everyone, Corey from Aquariumcoop. Today is another unboxing. I know it's been a little while, but we've been crazy busy. A lot of big things going on. Got the 800 gallon, got that. Moving Jimmy cross country. There's a lot of things going on and haven't had the time, had eye surgery. There's been a lot going on. But we're getting to it today, so let's check it out. First up, we've got, it's only a couple boxes today. We're in the middle of summer, so it typically is a little bit slower as far as tropical fish goes. Nevertheless, some of the coolest stuff is available during the summer, which is nice. Let's get this open here. And of course, I'm going to wrangle this beast. There we go. Here we are. First up, little crown tail Betta. Nice colors. Enjoyable. All right. Up next, a small bag. Ooh, they actually came in. Wow, the rummy-nosed guppies. Are these all males? Hold on, what's going on here? Nope, there's male and female. Dang, these might have to come to my house. These might not even go into the store. I didn't think they'd actually ship them. God, those are nice. Because the ones I have at home, as you guys have seen, they haven't done anything yet. So I gotta take at least a couple pairs of those home. Got to. Red Caparanda, these guys just started carrying goldfish. And so we're just checking out some quality. They definitely are small. They weren't joking when they said 2 inches. So a little goldfish there, little Randa. Panda Corys, we were low, now we are not. These guys are nice because they only get about 2 inches, where a lot of the Corydoras can get as much as 3.5. Here we've got cardinal tetras, 50 of those. They're looking pretty good. If you guys haven't checked out our Facebook, check out the thing on Project Diaba and stuff like that when it comes to cardinal tetras. Up next, we've got Ember Tetras. Came in nice size. I like to see that. These are definitely ready to sell once they get out of quarantine. Hasbrosis Corydoras. These are awesome. Looking really healthy. So that's kind of one of the catch-22s, if you will. Oh, I got bad light. But basically, the summer is slower for aquatics. Like, it's just slower to sell stuff. But because it's slower, stuff sits around longer, so typically it's bigger, it's healthier, that type of thing. So really, if you were looking to really maximize your dollars, buy in the summer, and you'll get a much bigger, hardier, healthier fish than you will in the winter, because winter's turning so fast. So that's just kind of a tip from someone in the industry. And we would love to really stockpile fish. The problem is we got to feed them, we got to upkeep them, that type of stuff. And it just doesn't make sense. No matter how much I want it to make sense, it doesn't, because the selection is so awesome during the summer. All right, so let's see what we got next up here. Corydoras Hastatus. So if you guys don't know what these are the rarer of the dwarf cories. They'll actually school mid-water. A little more expensive for sure, but they're really nice. They basically have a black and white spot on the tail, and they will school mid-water. So they're almost like a tetra. And I think we sell them at $9.99. They're always wild caught. No one's really captive breeding them. And they're only available maybe once or twice a year usually. So that's one of those get while the getting's good. And then here we go, 50 pygmy Corydoras, the third. So now we have all 3 types of the dwarf Corydoras, which is super nice. So that's box number 1. And the next box is bigger, so cooler stuff. But I can't get over these. These rummy-nosed guppies. These just look better than the ones I have at home. So I might have to take these home and then breed them and then make sure I can keep supply, because I'm worried that they will discontinue them or something. So I might make that happen. Those are really nice. But anyway, let me get on to box number 2. So here we go, box number 2. This is a double box. So what that means is there's this styro, and then below it there's another styro. So it's almost like getting 3 boxes, but I don't know why. Maybe it's cheaper to ship in this way or something. I'm not sure why. Different farms and stuff use this type of box. Maybe it holds temperature better, I have no idea. But we've got some more bettas, it looks like. Uh-oh, no water. Oh, he's still alive. I gotta run. I'm putting the camera down, I'll be right back. All right, well, we got him some water. That was, yeah, bad for that guy. It shows how hardy bettas can be. But this is a half moon. He's in some water now. We'll find him a good home. He's gonna go definitely into quarantine, or at least some very TLC, because who knows how long he's out of water. But let's look at all the other ones, make sure that's not going on all these guys. Oh my God, it is. This guy's still in water technically. I gotta get him some water. Setting that one to the side right now so I can just make sure. We only ordered 4 bettas, so. All right, set the camera down once more again, get this guy water. Wait, I'll just pour some water. Let me just set the camera down. All right, so this is the one that had no water in it just a second ago. Looks like he's, I mean, there was a tiny bit of water, but enough to keep his gills wet, but yeah, well, it's gotta be going under some TLC as well, and honestly, we probably just can't order from this vendor anymore. I've never had this problem before. That one time was one, and rarely ever, but 2 out of 4, that's just not okay. So, we'll get an employee on those here in a second. We're gonna finish up this unboxing and get to work. So here we have riverlet plecos, nice and big, looking good. These guys, we got 10 of them, or 6 of them, my bad. These guys are kind of nice because they don't get huge, so they might do okay in your 29-gallon tank or 20-gallon tank, that type of thing. They're great algae eaters, and yeah, there's good fish. Good alternative to the bristlenose. That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say that, but I couldn't think of that. We've got some platinum angelfish. Kind of a wider variety, basically. Next up, we have blue neon guppies, 25 females. We always buy a lot of guppies. Next up after that, we've got autosynclus, lots of poop in the bag, always a good thing. Set these off to the side here. Coolie loaches, nice and active. They look to be doing pretty well. Don't look to be stressed out, which probably been sitting around the whole setup for a little while longer, which is a good thing. Next up, we've got Brocus splendens, kind of the emerald green Corydoras. I got 9 of those. I'm guessing we got 18, so probably another bag of them. Let me grab some more bags here. Pandagaras, got 4 of those. These guys are cool, kind of a cool water algae eater, so they work well in people's goldfish tanks and things like that. And last but not least, the Brocus splendens, so yeah. They've got a little bit of carbon in there just to take in any toxins in case they do that thing where they release toxins, which Corydoras, I've never seen it, but they can release a toxin, I'm told, or it's been documented, but I've never seen it. Where it can kill other Corydoras, so. But yeah, let me get this in the employee's hands and we can go from there. I tricked myself even. I was thinking I was done, but there was a whole other bag or box to go through. Just when you think you've unboxed them all, there's more. Ooh, small bags. Let's see what's in here. A little red and white Ryukin. I'd say good quality. They're small, but good. I like that. I could dig that. I mean, maybe you might start carrying some of these smaller goldies. Ooh, assassin snails. It's good. Need those. We got sale coming up on them. Celestial Pearl Danios, 25. Looking pretty good. Small neons. 50 of those. Got another bag of small neons right here. Platinum blue guppies. So I think we had both the males and the females of these. So that'd be cool. People can breed these if they'd like. I'm a little stressed out, but I bet you that kind of sky topaz color will look good. And then green lace guppies. These are always a favorite. I don't know if there's any females, but if there is, I need to. I was just gonna say I need to bring home more guppies, but that's a lie. I want more though. Singapore shrimp, looking good. They're gonna be good for our sale as well. And then this is last but not least, dwarf frogs, 24 of them. Also gonna be part of our sale, so perfect. All right, now I'm gonna get these off to the employees and I'll wrap this thing up. All right, so I've decided I'm taking all of these home. I'm gonna raise them. They're really small. That's half the reason, is they're really small, and you know, we want to get them raised up. I want to get them breeding. I don't want to lose this strain because the ones at home for me have done nothing, and so clearly someone's breeding them, and I want to try my hand at these. Normally I would feed Murphy, except he already ate. We had someone from Japan in today, basically Omasako of Omasako Farms, the koi farm, and I thought it'd be cool to show him, so we did, and he's already eaten, so I didn't film that obviously, and you know, so it is what it is. But we've got some nice, this is a shipment you guys haven't seen. These are Sarasa comets and Shabunkins. Got kind of my eye on some of these guys, the more calico ones with light red. I always like those, like that guy right there. A little bit of red on his you know, tail fin there, but otherwise pretty awesome. Still got lots of shrimp going on in the back here behind Murphy. And then I'll take you guys through a quick tour of the quarantine room as it sits right now before we put fish in. I mean, fish are going to start hitting here, but these are all locally bred rams right here. So that's cool from one of our breeders. Still have guppies, obviously. We've got more Amazon puffers, which is good. We kind of overbuy because we saw a lot of those. What else do we got going on over here? Still got a lot of tiger barbs. I need to either take them home. We've put some out for sale. These are all locally bred bronze Corydoras, so that's kind of cool. And what else do we have that's locally bred? I know we brought in a decent amount of stuff this week. Yeah, the angels, so the super red koi angels are all locally bred from the same gentleman. So these guys are always nice, and he's been working on getting more and more red. And then, so here's more of his rams that are out and about. These are all, you know, bred locally, which they're just absolutely amazing. And so if you're waiting on some, come get them. You can see they're already pairing off in the back here. That's a male-female pair, female on the right, male on the left. And they've dug out a small pit. And same thing here, you can see the impression. This female has a little pit right here, just waiting for, well, it's probably this male right here, actually. And then we got in some cockatoides, I think, these ones right here as well. Both male and female. So if you're waiting on females, come get them. And if you guys don't know, the females have the black pectoral fins. So you see these males here, so the males have all the color. Their front fins, there's no black on them, right? The females have a lot less color, but then lots of black on those fins. You see that right there, those fins on the bottom? Jet black. I'll tell you, one of the most reliable ways to sex cockatoides. So you can see like there's a male-female pair over here. And so yeah, we're just working on, you know, catching up on tasks in the store since it is summer. We do have some koi, I guess I could show you guys that. Let me set those guppies down. Up front here, we're going to expand our koi selection here pretty soon. We just haven't done it yet. And in here, we've got a bunch of Japanese koi. You can see they're pretty friendly. We sell these guys at 50 bucks a piece. That's a Doitsu Kohaku right there. It's 3 to 4 step, which is kind of cool. Doitsu Platinum Ogon, which is nice. Yeah, so kind of some cool. And then we got a lot of butterfly koi over here. So looks like someone's honking outside. So I'm gonna call it, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, an unboxing in the middle of summer. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get done, and so I'll be taking off. Otherwise I'd stay and help the employees, but we're a little overstaffed, a little slow anyway. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.